This is a biofuel ethanol presentation. What is ethanol biofuel? Ethanol is made from corn kernels, which yeast is added to make ethanol and alcohol, which produces carbon dioxide. Why do we use ethanol biofuel? Ethanol is sustainable because corn is produced yearly. Adding ethanol to gasoline reduces air pollution by the amount where cars exhaust in the greenhouses of gases. This is a picture of photosynthesis where it needs H2O, CO2, and sunlight to produce glucose and oxygen. And the plant stores the sugar as starch inside the kernels. This sugar is now ready for fermentation. This is a process of glycolysis where yeast breaks down sugar to pyruvate. When yeast is added, it starts doing glycolysis. It's the first step of fermentation when no oxygen is present. It's also called alcohol fermentation. When one glucose is present, it creates 2 ATP, 2 pyruvate, and releases carbon dioxide and 2 acetaldehyde. Although glucose needs NAD plus to make NADH, but NADH will be oxidized to make 2-acetaldehyde, which is the final electron acceptor to create 2-ethanol. Overall, the result of fermentation produces ethanol, the fuel, CO2, and NAD plus that is regenerated so glycolysis can continue. And this is how yeast continually turns sugar into ethanol. The final step for ethanol is purified. It can make E10, E15, E85 for car engines. Ethanol is widely available and can benefit to the rural communities in Nebraska and across countries. Energy is positive. Ethanol is energy positive, can reduce greenhouse gas emissions by up to 43%. Globally, it reduces emissions as much as removing 20 million cars from the road. E15 gasoline is usually 50 to 80 cents cheaper per gallon and if in budget and it's benefiting for the environment. Why is it best to use? Ethanol will not release any toxins, although like gasoline can contain carcinogens and are toxins. Why ethanol? Ethanol has naturally high octane, which helps engines burn more fuel cleanly and allows car engines to turn more efficiently and budget friendly. These are from the previous analysis, which ethanol reduces greenhouses by up to 43%, widely available, and lowers fuel prices in supporting farmers for rural jobs. Ethanol is mature and efficient, and corn absorbs CO2 during photosynthesis, and ethanol has a lower carbon footprint than fossil fuels. The recommendations are to improve engine design to use higher ethanol blends and improve farming practices. Plan of action. Fund the research where they investigate in yeast and improve it for fermentation so ethanol can be produced faster and with less energy. And create more fueling stations like E15 for the high ethanol. And these are the citations from Nebraska Corn Board. It's called What It Is and How It's Used from 2022. That's it.